right, and we are back to our continuing series of the review of the DC Animated Universe. We're up to episode 4 of Batman the Animated Series. This one is The Last Laugh. It was first aired September 22nd, 1992. Directed by Kevin Altieri. Written by Carl Swenson. And another Joker episode. Another Harley-less Joker episode.
So really, is it worth watching?
I thought it was pretty good.
Tell me you're good.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a neat story. Some specifics. I thought that the clown masks on the goons were really cool. That kind of reminded me of the Dark Knight or whatever, with like the bank robbery or whatever. I think Nolan might have even maybe seen that and took that from this. But I thought that was cool. I mean, they served the purpose as the gas masks. The scene where Joker traps Batman in like the garbage can and he throws him in the bottom of the river or whatever. Mm-hmm. I thought it was for a kid's cartoon when Batman escapes and the first thing he does is he gets all the way up to the surface and takes a deep breath rather than like, oh, he's completely indestructible and swims around underwater. I thought that was real realistic. I liked that a lot. You had made a point previously that these goons were piling up on Batman and getting the better of him, and Batman just waded through these guys. Like, the Joker's hired henchman, he just...
Yes.
There were two of them, though.
Yeah, there was two of them.
It wasn't like there's a lot.
Yeah, there was two of them, and he literally just started pulling masks off these guys and letting the gas do the rest of the work. I thought that was the best part of it. What was your good, Brian?
You know what? There were a couple of spots in the animation where I went, wow. And, okay.
Well,
that's it, huh?
That's it.
Okay.
But you know what? I do like you pointing out the clown mask because I hadn't picked that up, and so I appreciate that more.
Okay. Keith, what's your good?
I actually like the music in this episode.
Oh, okay.
I'm not always watching them. I have them in the background, so I noticed the music a little bit more. I thought the music in this one was exceptional.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. I now that I'm thinking about it, this was scored really well.
Yes, it was
very different.
I actually like the fact that using the garbage scow as the spreading the gas. I thought it was quite clever. I thought there was something different. And I think they show Joker as not being totally just nuts. He actually has things planned out. So it's not just totally him just doing whatever batshit crazy things he does. He actually has stuff planned out. And I like that kind of Joker.
Okay.
And that's about all I got.
Actually, I'm going to add one more. Is the Captain Clown robot. After Batman beats the hell out of him with like a lead pipe and finally cracks the clown mask, had a really cool Art Deco kind of Fleischer Superman
cool.
design to the robot. I thought that was really cool, like the old school.
I will agree with that.
Right,
yes.
You guys are all awfully quiet on the good of this, so I'm curious as to the bad.
You want to go first,
You want to go first, Brian?
Okay, so when the scow... Okay, first of all, a fucking garbage scow just floating down the river that they couldn't tow it, nobody picked it up. It's a garbage scow with green shit coming off of it, and the Gotham doesn't have a river police. They don't have a Coast Guard. They don't have a... Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so
it's Gotham.
He's just allowed it to float down the river unimpeded with green shit pouring off of his... Okay, I'll buy into it. Let's suspend disbelief. But there was one part where it wafts through the city. The lady's walking with her baby. And she pushes the baby buggy. And she starts laughing and ha ha ha. And I'm watching this going, where's your baby going? Where's your baby going? Lady? And then they cut away to something else and they cut back and she's holding the baby buggy again. And I went, okay, that was just stupid. Why didn't they just show the baby getting killed?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Wow. So you talked about the canister that they stick.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't figure out if it was made by TARDIS because
he couldn't fit in there.
It's the size of a big gulp.
It's up to Joker's waist.
Yeah. And then they shove Batman in, and when he's poking the air holes through it, Batman's got all kinds of room to move around. Wah, wah, wah. No bat laser. He forgot his bat laser today. That was a bad move on his part. But then they throw him in the water. He's got his little belt buckle. Boop, 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 boop. Though I'm going to put that in the good. Joker's reaction when he was like, oh no, the air holes are also water holes. That was funny. Okay, so then he's floating it down. Okay, again, the size changes. And Batman can get his little belt, boop, boop, and he pulls the Batboat down, and the Batboat comes, and then shoots a laser
Accurately.
to cut off a big chunk of it that Batman's not in.
He's scooched over.
Yeah, in his big gulp cup. And then Batman swims out and he's like a third of the size of the canister now. He could have walked around in there. That thing would have taken days to sink. But he immediately swims up to the top, and I liked how you put it because I enjoyed that realism once you pointed it out. But I thought it's pretty unrealistic if you have a boat full of fucking air sitting 2 feet from you. Swim to the boat. You don't have a bat entrance so you can get in? And then, okay, a fucking lava river. They had a lava river.
It was molten steel. It was supposed to be like a smelting
It
plant
was a lava river.
Geez.
They had a river running through the plant. A lava river. Okay, even if it's just liquid metal river.
It starts cooling really quick.
Yeah. They have a flowing through their plant all over the place.
It's how you get rid of the One Ring.
Yeah. What's the plant's name? Mordor? Come on. Okay, that's my bad. Do you have any?
Keith, what was your bad?
Well, he's got bat gadgets for everything. I summoned in the boat, and then he's got one to shoot lasers. I didn't quite get the laser part. Exactly. I had problem with him fitting in the canister, too. That was part of my bad. Joker, again, trips and almost falls into molten stuff. And Batman saves him again. All you gotta do is light a fire anywhere around Joker and you capture him. It's amazing. he heads straight for the hot stuff. He's like a moth. Or he's like the things from Wreck-It Ralph. They head to the... Okay, go.
Actually,
He's got no bad
You
things.
got my bad. The bad I thought was this is the second episode in a row where the Joker's going to get away and he essentially trips over a roller skate and Batman has to save him from getting
It's a
killed.
rope this time.
All right. So that takes care of the bad. What was your What was the thing that made you scratch your head?
Nobody noticed the smelly barge. That was my...
I had the bucket thing as my hub, being too small. Also, I would like the scene. It's not a hub, but something should have been done. Like when they have the paper hit first day, it's Happy April Fool's Day. You know, have something. No April Fool's Day. Joker escapes because they never mentioned Joker escaping at all, and all of a sudden he's out all the time. You know, does he have his own exit to the jail? He just pushes a button and he's gone. There's no reference to that. And why is Batman not looking for him before that? He waits till he does shit, and he gets to set all this stuff up, gets a submarine, attaches to a barge, makes a giant robot thing. Just wait.
According to the second episode, it only takes Joker like 45 minutes to do all this shit.
I know, exactly.
He could have just escaped after the paper came out.
And then the boat. Captain Robot Guy tears the boat goes driving off, and then somehow it stops somewhere. Is that it? It doesn't run into anything. It just stops and sits there and waits. Batman's going to call me soon. I better wait here. And where's Wayne Mansion that this wafting stuff gets to Alfred? Is it right on the lake, river? Is it really close to it?
Yeah, there had to be some jeopardy in it.
Wayne Manor's way away from the city. He has to drive everywhere to get there.
Yeah.
So it's like, how did this stuff get to him? So, go ahead. What's your
My is actually more story related. If I found out I lived in Gotham and it was April Fool's Day, I'd take a week's vacation, man, because there are too many crazy guys. Not just the Joker. There are too many crazy guys, villains in Gotham City that I'm surprised there was anybody in Gotham City because it was April Fool's Day and you knew one of these maniacs was going to pull a crime. It should have just been empty streets or whatever, but again, I'm nitpicking here.
They're all known for their practical jokes.
Exactly. All right.
Clayface. He's just a
hoot. A lot of bad, a little bit of good. Was there any glee for you guys?
None for me.
I liked the Joker's puns. He had quite a few, and I thought they were always amusing. You know, more smiles to the gallon and stuff like that. I thought those were kind of clever.
All right. Well, I actually had two things that really made me smile. You had mentioned earlier about the animation, and this one was really good. There is a shot of the Joker sitting on like a box on the conveyor.
That's Captain Clown.
And like the light, and like they're doing like the film noir, like the slat lighting going across his face, like on a close up. I thought that was literally one of the most brilliant pieces of animation. I thought that just made the Joker really creepy. And
that's the only thing that made it creepy.
No, I thought that actually was going to be like a Joker doll or something.
Yeah,
the way that it was filmed.
Yeah.
And until he moved, and then so I'll agree with that.
And then the Joker, you had mentioned the puns and stuff like that. My favorite line out of this whole episode was, "And you're going to melt just like a grilled cheese sandwich." I just thought, oh man, that was awesome.
Lactose intolerant, don't like that at all.
Right.
Don't know how they melt.
I don't like a cheese reference.
So
stop it. It's too cheesy.
For this episode, out of 5 stars, Brian, what do you rate it?
I'll give it 2.5.
2.5. Keith?
I gave it 3.5.
3.5. I'm gonna go a 4-star episode. I thought this was a pretty good episode. Let us know what you think, guys.